Viewers may see. Okay. It says we are live, but I am still waiting for a picture. There it is. There.
Hello, everybody.
Well, we don't have anybody yet. It's just us chickens. Or people, or whatever we are at this point in time. Pawns in the great scheme of life. Hey, Book Lover is here and says, hi, morning friends.
Hey, Book Lover, how are you?
You're first today. How are you? Hope you're staying cool. Summer to Weasel says your art style is so great.
Oh, thank
Nancy
you.
sends lots of hearts. Bethany has arrived in the chat.
Hey, Bethany.
Eminem says hi. The Tom Animate says, hey, Mr. Scott.
Hello.
And everyone else is filing in.
Welcome, everybody.
Valeria, I can't even pronounce that one. Sorry, it's too early. Frankie Roth is here. Dalton's here. Elsa says good morning.
Hello.
Rhea says, hello, Scott, Donna, and beautiful mods. How goes your guys' day?
Well, so far so good.
We are all right. Gail says, marvelous music Monday. It's currently 81 degrees at 7 a.m.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Hello from Germany.
Hello.
It's Aspen's first time making a live.
Welcome.
Wait, first time making it to a live early.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome early.
Coral Create says hello.
Hello.
Salted Peanut says hello. Hi from the UK. That's S North.
Hello. I hope everybody had a good weekend.
Book Lover's doing good.
Good.
X Namiko says your account has helped me in my drawing journey so much.
Oh, that's good to know. Thank you.
Steph Nerd says morning.
Hey, Stephanie.
Hello, friend. Svenska Ghost says it's night over here.
Oh, good evening.
Cornelia says good morning. We have a question from Summer to Weasel. How is Large Marge?
Large Marge is sleeping happily, and hopefully I won't have to use her.
That's the theory, at least.
Yeah.
You never know. Whoa, beautiful drawing, Scott.
Well, thank you. It's not, but thank you.
Hi, I love your art. That's Erica.
Thank you, Erica. If you guys remember, I got I'm part of this challenge. Where's the book?
I don't know.
Oh, here it is. So it is this Create This Book Challenge. And a bunch of really talented YouTube artists are doing the challenges. This person did clouds.
It's actually really cool.
Yeah, this one did
art.
chaotic scene, like a search and I Spy thing. Look at this one. This one's really good by Christine.
What's that
a
one?
straw painting.
There you
go. You got this one, and this one. Create jewelry.
People have come up with some really fun things.
Yeah.
Really fun things.
Oh, this one's Chuck's. This one's really good. So mine, unfortunately, thanks to Chuck who picked it, is Create Realism. Make a drawing as realistic as possible. And if you guys remember, my first attempt was the mushroom. I didn't like it. So then I did a smaller mushroom, didn't like it. Then I thought, I'm going to do something fun. I'm going to make it look like a page is turned, right? So I did this, and I just didn't like it. Especially,
it looks exactly like a page is turned.
Yeah, except for I was looking at what everybody else did. Was like, and here I am doing like a little page turn thing. So I was like, all right, I'm going to, and I did this kind of stuff when I was in high school 40 years ago. And, I think it's really cool to do realism when you're, when you're first starting out and go, look, it looks like a photo. But my drawing style is stylized now. You know, it darn it. I have lines and hard outlines, and you know, my shading is in certain directions, and it's stylized, and that's just natural to the way I draw now. And so for me to go and try to ignore my natural inclination to stylize something is really, really difficult. And but I'm doing my best, and I'm also giving myself a little grace because I think to do something photorealistic, you have to put in 20, 30 hours. You really have to do that. And I've only been working on this for maybe a couple hours, and I don't want to spend too much time on it. I'm doing my best. So it's very it's an interesting flashback to when I was younger, but I don't want to be here too long.
Okay. So that was a long description of what we're doing this morning, but now you guys all get it. And we would like to thank Skillshare for being our sponsor again this morning.
Yes.
And they are giving away 100 free trials, and the link is in the chat, you guys. And we really appreciate you being here with us. And yeah, so that's what we got for a Monday. Let's see. How long were you working on this so far?
I think I've put in about 2 hours now. It's been just kind of figuring out. I was using the wrong pencils, so a lot of that is I'm trying to cover up the wrong pen. I was using, to get my really darks, I was using this one, which is Stablo. It's you can draw on paper, glass, plastic, or metal, and which is, you know, it was really cool, but it doesn't blend very well. And so I have these like spots where there's this black that just won't blend. And so then I found these, it's basically like from a 6H all the way to a 6B. And so I'm using that.
There is a reason for the B pencils.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you want to do something like this, definitely. But I'm also using very cheap paper. This was our son Brendan's sketchbook. So I just got the cheapest paper, and I'm just experimenting.
Apparently there's a spider beside your pencils on the desk.
Okay.
Somebody says, hey, look, there's a spider beside your pencils.
Well, he's not here now.
Maybe he wanted to learn how to make art. Let's see. I just joined and I already see a masterpiece. That's M's. Jacopo says, without you, I wouldn't have started drawing.
Oh.
Let's see. You inspired me to draw. You're so good at drawing. Let's see. He's been working on this for a while, so he has not just started
I didn't just start this. I started it yesterday. I'm about 2 hours into it. I have not done pencil realism in 40 years. And so this really deserves 20, 30 hours, but I'm only going to put in a couple hours.
I think you freaked a couple people out. It says, what do you mean one last time? Sorry, I just got here and read the title.
This is my 4th attempt at realism. I did 2 mushrooms and a torn bent paper. That's what I meant. Is I'm not going to try to do this realism thing for this challenge again.
Okay. Let's see. Taylor, there is a video on everything Scott knows about watercolor. So I would check that out, and that's a good place to start. And then if you have any questions, ask from there. I left and I saw the crest of this book part, and that was from the Moira Elizabeth, right?
Yeah, I think that's the person's name.
Yeah.
Where are you seeing that?
Mariah Elizabeth at the bottom.
Mariah Elizabeth.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, and everybody signed the front too. That's cute.
Yeah. And then I think there's a map somewhere. Oh no, I think they sent a map. I gotta check where I am in the map, and it's a really cute and fun thing that we're all just kind of sending this off to each other. And but I just, the amount of
work
that goes into realism, and the fact that in my mind I'm like, oh, I'll just do some cross hatching here, or I'll add a little swatch of color there, like all of that stuff is I'm having to ignore all of my natural inclinations. I guess they're not natural, they're trained inclinations.
Well, you've trained yourself over the years that's how you're going to do things.
Yeah.
And your muscle memory is, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
And you haven't done this in, like you said, 40 years. There is a video on My Art is a Mosaic, lovely Starbell. And
I just posted it as a short. It's a short.
That's a
not
short,
video.
sorry.
It's a short, and I reposted it yesterday. No, 2 days ago. So
check that out. That will give you tips on developing your own style. I really love your tips in the short, says Young Link.
oh, thank you.
Estelle asks, do you think that realism is easy once you get the hang of it?
Oh, very easy. You're just copying what you see. It's just really realism is patience. It's just teaching you patience. And I found that when you're doing realism, the grid method works the best, because you could just work on one little grid at a time. Copy every little shape. The thing that realism doesn't do is it doesn't teach you form and function. It doesn't teach you color theory. It doesn't teach you anything. So you're just copying a photo. So you're a human copy machine is what you are. But it's a fun exercise. But again, there's very little point from an artistic point of view in just looking at a photo and copying it exactly. There's like we have computers, we have cameras that can do that. So what are you adding to the world other than that? That's I think where I kind of, when I was in college, I started to go, I want to add more flair. So I was adding more like scribbles, and I was adding outlines, and I was adding more definition. And that's the things that I would learn from looking at J.C. Leyendecker or Drew Struzan, and I started to add some of that, because I'm going, okay, I've mastered copying. Now how do I make art? And I think that's the natural progression for young artists.
Let's see. I love how Scott is himself and is open about it, which is not what we get to see these days online.
Oh, well, I fear sometimes you get to know too much about me, because I'm, but being an artist is being vulnerable. Being an artist is very, brave, because you're putting your heart out there for the world to see. And I think a lot of young artists don't realize how brave they're being by showing their art, whether it would be writing or drama or acting or drama,
Music.
dancing, music, poetry, painting. It's there's a braveness to that, and I think it needs to be commended.
How do you make prints of your art? I've been wanting to start a small business by selling prints of my own art, but I did not know how to start. Love from Puerto Rico. That's Jacaranda.
Well, I've found a printer that I really like. They're called printrunner.com, and I buy prints and then I sell them. So that's one way. Another way people do is they print them out on their own. I just don't have the patience to buy a printer and the inks and deal with all of that. So I just think it's more cost effective for me to just buy them in advance.
Yeah, it's more cost effective for you guys for sure. We had a printer that we did back when a long time ago when we were on TikTok. It was Printify, and
the print on demand.
yeah, the print on
Yeah,
demand.
it's just the quality wasn't very good.
No, but the shipping was horrid. Shipping, a lot of things got destroyed, and that was very bothersome. So, do you recommend using blenders? My art teacher says it takes away the detail.
It does take away the detail.
That's the point of a blender, isn't it?
Well, it smooths
smudge it,
everything.
yeah.
I don't personally like a blender because I like to see my lines. But if you're trying for realism, skin is smooth. You just you don't want to see the pencil lines. You need to get rid of the pencil lines. A pencil line takes you away from the idea of realism. Now, no one's going to think that this is realistic. I'm not tricking anybody. This is just a thing for the Mariah Elizabeth challenge, and I'm going to do the best I can. But I think a blender is, for me, necessary. But maybe there's artists who don't need it.
And again,
or maybe they use their fingers or something like that. I don't know.
With teachers, just give them what they want. This is what we've been talking about lately.
Yeah.
If your teacher's looking for something specific, then just give that teacher what they're asking you to do in their class. So, Ellen is here.
Hey, Ellen.
Misty's here.
Hey, Misty.
Ryan's here. Good morning. You reposted and I hit like.
Oh, yeah. Today I reposted. I've been doing summer reruns, so I'm posting some of my old videos, and today I posted the Paperboy video.
Do you guys even know what reruns are? Maybe they don't know. Okay, so when we were kids, we had TV shows that would run from September to June. And we would not have anything new to watch all summer long. And then we would have to wait until September again for new shows to come out or new seasons of our favorite show to come out. So over the summer, it would all be reruns. It would be the same shows you just watched all throughout the year all over again. There was no new content over the summer. Welcome to being 50. Let's see. Ellen says, sometimes I like being a human copy machine. I don't have to use my brain as much.
Yeah, you could just turn your brain off. I mean, that's how I kind of feel that I am when I'm doing like just the portraits in that the tan sketchbook, is I can just turn my brain off and doodle. But I've done it so much to where I can doodle in my own style. And but it is, it is very much just a fun thing to do.
What's your favorite part of the face to draw?
Usually the eyes.
Let's see. Bethany did not sleep last night. Poor thing. Sometimes when I can't sleep, I audiobook it. That helps. Everybody's trying to caffeinate this morning. Hey, Richard's here. He says, good morning, you wonderful people. How you doing, Richard?
Hey, Richard.
Are you using the Derwent Academy gray pencil? I have it too. That's mayhem.
This is, it says Germany Perfection. It might be Derwent. But it is, yeah, it's fun. I also have been using my little Derwent electric eraser for little spots. So if I need to get something really bright, I can go do that.
Aussie Crafter says, OG Willikers, I feel so bad that I told you this Create This Book collab would be simple and cruisy. I'm so sorry, Scott.
Oh, no, I'm having a good time. I blame Chuck. I just blame Chuck. No, this is, it's funny because I'm looking at some of the others. I was like, ooh, this one, create a hair design. Oh, that would have been good. Oh, this one. But, you know, it is.
Chuck picked realism for you.
Yeah, he picked realism. And initially I was like, oh, that shouldn't be hard. And then you realize how much you hate the sensation of pencils. Just they're
I love
squeaky
the sensation of
and they're
pencils.
shiny and
I love them.
But no, this has been such a. I am honored to be a part of it. I really am. The art that's in here and what everybody's doing is just so fun.
Strawberry Soda says, the reruns remind me of when I first found this channel early last summer. It brings back good memories.
Oh,
Well, I'm glad. What do you prefer, cinnamon or butterscotch?
cinnamon. I love
Those are
cinnamon.
completely opposite things.
That's why they asked that. It's a wonderful question. I love cinnamon.
Please don't use your fingers. They leave oils all over your piece.
Yeah. I just don't like the feel of it.
Scott's 55. He's been drunk since he was about 6 or 7. So I'm going to let you do the math on that. It's too early for me to math. This is Ian McKellen,
Yeah.
who is just the most wonderful person in person. Let's see. If you could learn/play any instrument, what would you want to learn?
I've taken guitar lessons and piano lessons, and so it would probably be one of those.
You also played the sax.
I didn't play the sax. I borrowed.
You did.
I asked a friend to show me how to play a sax, and I did a horrible job at
No,
it.
you didn't. I loved it. It was wonderful. Let's see. Putting your art out there, whatever it is very brave.
It is.
Let's see. It's like my 4th live stream. Good morning. Good night in my time zone. That's Claire.
Good morning and good night.
Tomato says, I've never tried to learn realism and I have always done more stylized art. Do you think I should learn realism and then go back to stylized things?
I don't think you should. I think if it interests you, give it a shot. But I think there's realism, which is trying to copy a photo, and then there's just drawing the world and learning about form and function and light and shadow. I think if you're, let's say you like to draw manga, I think learning how to draw realistically will help you in your manga. Not photorealistically, but just drawing the world. In other words, drawing eyes the way eyes are, drawing light and shadow the way light, rather than a stylized version. It'll just help you understand the world a little better. That's really it. I would never suggest that one form of art is better or that learning one thing, but we are living in a real world, and if you're going to stylize something, it's not a bad thing to learn the realistic, the reason why it's stylized, or to see things in that way.
Let's see. Is there a drawing glove that would stop the lead from getting all over your hands when shading?
I think so. I think I've seen people use drawing gloves. I just use paper towel.
Yeah, it's a tactile thing too. People may not want to wear a glove while they're drawing.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that while I was writing, so I don't. I know you may have already answered this, but what pencils are you using, specifically the white one?
I don't. This is not a pencil. This is a smudge stick.
Yeah. What about the other one? What's the other one? No, the other one. No, it's next to this. Yeah, that.
This is an eraser.
Get out of here.
Yeah, you were just watching me erase.
I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm
It's
erasing.
Monday morning. I'm tired.
This is just an eraser. It's just a
And do you sharpen? Are you sharpening that the same way you're sharpening?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it doesn't really like the electric pencil sharpener, so
Yeah, I can imagine the electric pencil sharpener doesn't like it either because it's probably going
yeah,
to
I would have loved to have one of these in high school when I was doing realism because it gives you nice fine points and.
That's why I got you that green one.
Yeah.
That one's got a really fine, and Logan has one that's even finer than that one, than the green one. The one he has that I got in the CW pencil box.
Oh yeah.
It's like a .07 or .05 or something. It's ridiculous how small it is. Yeah. What shade Prismacolor pencils do you use for your sketches with the purple and white?
It's dark purple and white.
Mm-hmm. There you go. That's Isabel. They don't know the beauty and the burden of reruns. Accurate. Hi from Ireland. Glad to finally catch a live. That's Astro.
Hello.
Another country we want to visit. Does fall mean winter? So confused. No, fall is fall and winter is winter.
Fall is autumn. Mm-hmm. It's was it September, October, November. Winter is December, January, February. Mm-hmm. Spring is March, April, May. And summer is June, July, August.
That's the theory.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because with climate change, everything's off now. So. Millennials are in their 30s and live through reruns too. Aw, you're just babies.
Hey, give them their props. They lived through
No, they didn't.
reruns. Donna's such a snob.
I am. I'm a Gen X snob. I'm like, no, you didn't. You didn't drop through the weeds like we had to.
She's
uphill both ways to school.
Yeah, you had it
in the snow.
So rough.
Oh, God. Who's the voice reading the comments? Well, it's me, of course.
That's my wife, Donna. She's the snob.
I am indeed. She got seduced by the sax. No, I was seduced way before that. Now you know what to do for your next anniversary. No, he doesn't. No, you know what I want him to do for our next anniversary? Just sit across the table from me, paint, be quiet, and let me journal or read a book. That's what you do when you're married 30 years. And just bring me coffee or tea. That's what I want. Preferably with a cookie. Or maybe some dairy-free ice cream. That would be good. Let's see. Oh, Steph Nerd says, we didn't get reruns. We'd get European or Canadian shows when there was no U.S. content. It's how I first found Doctor Who.
Oh, wow.
Holy cow, that's crazy. Large Marge or a kneaded eraser?
Oh, kneaded eraser every time. Large Marge is who you call in when things go really bad.
Define really bad.
No. You need to get rid of it.
Don't you just tear them in half at that point?
Well, that's the point is if you're using her, you're still trying to salvage it.
Okay. Ellis wanted to say thank you for being the artist and person you are. I suffer from burnout often, but your videos always inspire me to create for fun again.
Oh, thank you.
Ghost hates the sound of the pencil scratching. The blenders are even worse.
Yeah. The feel of the blender is just... I don't know if any of you, but I can't stand the feel of a cotton ball. the squeakiness of it, it just drives me crazy.
So when I have to take the nail polish off, does that make you nuts?
It's not fun, but...
Interesting. Have you ever considered painting with makeup?
No, I have not.
You're so sweet to me. I love you guys. I miss you guys. You two are so cute and give off such a comfy vibe. You wouldn't have said
thank
that
you.
about 45 minutes ago. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Donna was mean to me.
It wasn't intentionally mean to you. I just snapped because
You know, I come downstairs, good morning, kiss her on a thing, and
did.
she's just like...
and I chewed his face off.
I just
it was
woke up. I didn't do anything.
It was a work email, and it wasn't a good work email.
It wasn't a bad. She just whenever it
it
has
was
to do
a
with
BS
money.
work email is what it was. Anyway, how do you sharpen the eraser or pencil? Is the eraser hard enough where it won't break?
Yeah, it's I would use the like a regular pencil sharpener, not the electric one. So let's see.
I think it's going to dull the blade no matter what because it's rubber.
See?
Yeah, it sharpens like a pencil. But again, I wouldn't use it if you've got a pencil sharpener that you really
it doesn't
like.
get really pointy, but
Yeah.
you know, it's still not bad.
Yeah. That one makes an amazing point on, I'm using one of my big fat pencils colored pencils to check my to-do list. And that one that you stole from me that I had to repurchase works really, really great on the fat pencils too, which is good. The blade on that one, it's a Faber-Castell. The blade on that one's really good.
Okay.
Have you used moleskin sketchbooks?
I have. Not really my thing.
The paper's too thin. You are in a house of paper snobs here when you join the Hobbit hole.
So I'm adding just a little bit of pores in the skin now.
Can you show us the photo reference?
Yeah.
Yadi's Chaos says, I recently got back into art after around 4 months, but I'm struggling to recall old skills. Do you have any advice?
No, you'll get them back in a do smaller pieces. Don't jump right into a big piece. Do 1 hour pieces. Do a bunch of little 1 hour pieces. That way you'll go through the process of beginning, middle, and end and kind of get through it. And by doing a bunch of smaller little pieces, you'll get your mojo back.
What is the first medium you ever used in life? I'm going to guess it was a crayon or a number 2 pencil.
Yep. So there we go. It's not perfect by any stretch of the mean.
I think it's great.
Yeah, it's just it's just very amateurish. But I haven't done this in 40 years, so you know. I think if I was to...
I don't think that's true. I think you haven't done this in 20 years because you had to do
realism.
You had to do very, very realistic faces for all the Star Trek.
No, but it was all stylized.
Was
there's,
it?
Yeah, there's... Here, hold on. Let me show you.
I just figured it would be more realistic. Connie, I'm going to tell you what he's going to tell you. Draw everything every day. And now I'm going to ask him. Connie would like to know how to get better at art.
Draw everything every day. So, you can still see the little squiggles and stuff, you know?
All right.
And I mean, these weren't perfect either, you know, but it was, God, I was 20-something years old.
Yeah. You were like 26, 27, something like that.
We just got married, remember?
No.
It was the year after we got married. We went down to...
You did that the year
Well,
after we
no,
got
that
married?
one was for Sound Source. That was a few years later, but I'm saying... But the first Star Trek cover I did was... I did that in a lawn.
No, you didn't.
The big one? Yeah. It's...
Are you kidding?
I did it in a weekend. Remember, I did it and they said it wasn't that good, so I had to do it again. to prove to
Oh
them.
my God, I remember that. Was it Mark at the time that you were working with? It wasn't Mark yet.
No, it was Tom Mason.
Oh my God.
He was the one who
wow.
hired me.
Oh,
All right, I think I'm going to call this one done because
Wow.
I'm not going to get any better at this. So let me...
Are you going to paste it in with... Oh, wait, I have two questions.
Yeah.
One, are you going to paste it in with us here?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And my second one is, since it's pencil, are you going to spray it with fixative first?
I thought about it, but the fixative I have is probably 20 years old, but I could try it.
I just don't want it to get ruined because if you stick it in the book, I think it might get smudged. You know? That's the only thing that worries me. I like art and chicken, says, hey Scott, ever since I was little, I've always loved art, but when I would show some of my friends my work, they would say that it's not even that good. You have always inspired me to keep going.
Oh, thanks. I'm sorry your friends say that,
Yeah,
but
that's not supportive friends.
yeah, that's not supportive friends.
No.
Let me throw this over here and this over here. Let me see. I have workable fixative, protect pencils. I have no idea how old this stuff is.
100 years?
I don't think they have a date on that. Hey, let's see. Best by... No, that doesn't say
There's no Best Buy.
Okay. Well, should I go spray it?
I'd go spray it.
Okay.
Thoughts? Comments? Questions?
Go spray it real quick. Hold on. There.
Is your desk flat or angled, and where does it come up to when you... He has the desk flat right now, and it comes above his waist. So I want to say it's probably 4 feet in the air. And he's outside spraying it right now. Stealing the job of AI. Good! We hate AI. Well, he hates AI. I hate AI. Let's go there. He did spray it. He's spraying it right now. So we'll see how that works. Let's see. He is his own worst critic for sure. Let's see. Yeah, I like that he's taken the challenge. I think it's really cool. Kira, grab a notebook and your favorite pen or pencil or crayon or whatever and just start. I have prompts on my page and my community channel, and you can start there.
We have been fixative.
Fixative. Oh, Emma's here. She says, wowzers, that's spectacular.
Thank you, Emma.
We do not have any plans for the summer right now.
And
Moleskin is a type of notebook.
now I'm going to get some Elmer's glue.
Oh, no. Do you want a glue stick instead? Oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy.
Create realism. I think I'll put this right over here.
Let me, hold on. I'm gonna pan out so we can see it a little bit better. What you're gluing. Okay, now we can watch you glue everything. There you go, guys. Now you can see the whole gluing situation. Oh, no, you're not. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Yeah. Steph's freaking out. No glue, double-sided tape.
Double-sided tape?
Yeah. Yeah. You, welcome to my world, Steph. Welcome to my world.
Okay.
No, don't close it. Don't close it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to... No, oh, no. What do you... Oh, boy. Oh, this is an accident waiting to happen. Oh, no, 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 no. It's gonna... What if it... The glue... Welcome to my world, people. For everyone who just thought, no, the glue's gonna stick to the page across from it. Don't do it, Scott.
It's going. It's working. doing its thing. Can't go wrong with Elmer's glue. If it works in kindergarten, it can work in your professional life.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, God, help us all. Okay.
It's
Please
like-
just leave it. Please just leave it open so that it can dry. Don't close it. Pretty please. Please, I'm begging you. You're gonna ruin. Just give it to me. I'll take it. Give it to me. Just give it. Just don't close it. It's gonna end up. Just let it completely dry first. Please, pretty please.
That's funny. You can actually see the lines of glue. Hold on, I'm thinking.
No. Please just let it dry all the way first before you do that.
Look at that.
Okay. Well, the glue's 100 years old. What do you expect?
I'll write something, I guess, over here. An apology. Okay, so we finished that. Now.
Okay, it is laying open, people. That's all I can give you.
And we've got this piece. So, do you guys remember it was red, and the red was really powerful. So I went over it with white ink, and I turned it into kind of a pink, and that kind of pushed it back a little bit. I think it's not bad. So now I just need to come in and do the outline. And I know in my heart of hearts that the
I think you should
Uniball Signo is not going to work.
No. I think you should tape the mushroom in.
Tape the mushroom in.
think you
Attempt
should.
number 1 and
Yeah, attempt number 1, attempt number 2, attempt number 3.
yeah. All right, let's see here.
I think you should. I think it's fun. Nope. This is a classic case of the Uniballs are temperamental.
They're very temperamental.
So temperamental.
Yeah.
I would like to say more temperamental than me, but I don't think that's possible.
No. Okay, so I have...
Richard says, Large Marge has a softer side. They make a soft eraser insert, which I used for drafting ink on Mylar, that with an eraser shield, and voila.
Really?
Apparently.
I don't think this is going to work, but let's see.
Okay, you know what? I was like, why can't we see this? Because there it is. I panned out. There you go. Now you can see it. I panned out to see the gluing and had to pan back in to see the other thing. All right, let's see. Ryan uses the Moleskine for marker sketches and it works beautifully. Don't the markers bleed through the Moleskine paper? I would think they would bleed through the Moleskine paper, but that's my 2 cents in the world. I am going to try onion skin paper. And I'm super excited about it with my fountain pen. Oh, you guys. So I opened a package yesterday and I'm going to be doing a video about it today. I was gifted a pen from Gold Spot Pens, and it's stunning is an understatement. Thank you. Y'all will have to check out my channel later and see that because it's beautiful. And while Scott is being really patient and going around the outlines, we're going to mention that Skillshare is sponsoring our live again. And you guys should definitely check out their videos. We have tried several of them ourselves. And They're giving away, you can check out the link in the bio. They're giving away 100 free months of 100 individual free months of classes. Oh, and they're also doing, I got an email yesterday, they're doing 40% off of a 1-year subscription. So it ends up being like $5 a month. So you can try it for free, but then if you like it, they've got it on sale, which is actually pretty cool. But it's only on sale until, let me look. I think it was July 7th. Let me look and I can actually tell you when their sale was on for. Yeah, it's 40% off and it's good until July 7th. So you guys can check that out as well and give them some love. And you guys, I know you guys have time over the summer. It is not onion skin, not made out of actual onions. Yes, I do have my own YouTube channel, and if one of the mods can, oh, there you go. Thanks, Misty. I do have that. So I'll be posting there today. I've done 125 quote videos. It's crazy. Please remind Scott to take a copy of it. Of what? The Ian McKellen one? Of which one? Oh, yeah, I think they want you to take a copy of the Ian McKellen one. They said, please remind Scott to take a copy of it. I'm assuming scan it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Misty asked, do you need to sign it?
Yeah, I probably, I am, and I have to do a couple other things. I just thought I would jump into this one for the live.
Bethany, this isn't the glue I would have used, but I'm too tired to argue. You're so funny. Yes, I am going back through the comments because I think I missed a couple of questions. So,
That sounds more like a condemnation than a question, but I'll take it.
no, I can actually, it's funny. You know when you know somebody and they type something into like your text messages or something, you can actually hear their voice.
Yeah.
I can actually hear her voice going,
oh, I can too.
That's not the glue I would have chosen, but...
I know. I think like
Whatever.
a spray fixative would have been nice too, but...
Yeah, you killed everybody with that one, with the Elmer's glue and the... Yes, this is the Moira Elizabeth book.
This one isn't, but yeah.
No. That, yeah, the book that they had, yeah. Ryan says, I can imagine a new investigation report on the news titled When Elmer's Glue Goes Wrong. Lord have mercy. Should I be spraying my pencil drawings? I've never really seen my drawings smudge that much.
Pencil drawings will smudge. You don't need to spray them, especially if you're going to frame them or hang them up or whatever. It's really if you feel that they're going to be touched a lot.
Which this is going to be touched a lot, and it's in a book, so it's going to have the piece of paper on the side on top of it. So smudging, is bound to happen.
But I again, I mean, my answer to that is to not use pencil. But I'm saying if you're just learning how to use pencils and you're take a look and just see how they react and how they wear and smudge and whatnot, and then plan accordingly.
On your daily sketchbook, do you draw on both sides of the paper?
Yes, on the travel journal I do. On the tanned one I don't.
But you only do pencil in that one. Why do you not draw on both sides of the paper?
I don't draw on both sides of the paper because it's pencil. Pencil leaves an indentation.
Oh, okay.
And so it would just ruin both pieces. At least because I push down very hard.
You do indeed. Make a video of the onion skin. All right. Bethany says, Donna and I text enough. We can absolutely hear the tone used. 100%. Usually followed by a see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil emojis. What white marker are you using right now?
This is the Artex SimTap acrylic marker, which is kind of very Posca-esque. But it's an acrylic marker.
Apparently we're pronouncing it incorrectly and we're driving Kimiatsu crazy.
Announcing
It's
what? Pronouncing
Moriah.
Moriah.
Her name is Moriah. Love you guys, but you're driving me crazy.
Oh, okay. So it's Moriah Elizabeth,
There you go.
not Mariah.
Let's see.
So you've heard of...
Oh, Chuck's here. And Chuck says, just in case the book gets lost, we got to scan our prompts.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
So Chuck's the reason why I had to do that, everybody. So blame him.
We're blaming Chuck. Let's see. I like sketching random things and wish I could draw/paint, but I lack skill. That's Red Racer.
Skill will come. Skill comes with practice. Mm-hmm. And if you don't want to practice, then don't make art. You know, there's a video I did on should I pursue art as a career? Mm-hmm. And it's basically, I compare making art to playing video games. No one has to tell you to go play video games. You play video games because you want to. Like no one goes, oh, you got to play at least an hour a day of video games to get better. No one's ever had to tell other people to do that because that's not something that, you know, people are like, you better stop playing video games. You're playing too much video games. Mm-hmm. That's how it should be with art. So if you are saying, hey, I'm not getting any better, but you're not really interested in practicing, then maybe art's just not your thing. And that's not meant to be in a mean way. I'm just saying just to recognize
maybe you like
what passion is. Yeah. The art is a passion. It's not a necessity. So you do it because you like it, not because you feel like you have to.
Okay, Weo Flying says, I just had this moment in life. While watching Scott stream, my toddler screamed, Mama, hairdryer. They're painting now with watercolors.
Oh, that's funny.
That is adorable. I love that. Mr. Milkman, Scott did 30 days of national animals. So yes, he does know how to draw lots of animals, and you can check that out.
Yeah, there's a playlist for that.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oh, Kimiatsu already has a Skillshare account, and the main classes I've taken are sculpture classes. That's exciting.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, thank you. Sora has seen my quotes of the day. Do you like snakes? No.
Yeah, snakes are cool.
No. Till they wind up on your front porch and they're 6 feet long. No. Let's see. Louis says, hey, Scott, just wanted to thank you for being my role model, not even just in art, but in life. You have great morals, and I like your outlook on life and nice bracelets.
Oh, thank you.
Let's see.
The bracelets are a nice little extra kick.
Ash says, do you have any tips on how to draw backgrounds or animals? I'm relatively decent at human anatomy and various objects and stuff, but when it comes to other stuff, it looks like a preschooler made it. Yeah,
there are videos on like negative space. I talk about backgrounds. If you're talking about actual places, there's a short on perspective where I talk about how to draw like buildings and stuff. There's videos on animals, tons of stuff.
Let's see. Do you have any tips for starting a YouTube channel?
The only thing I would say is find something you love that you want to do every day.
Yeah,
and
consistency.
And be consistent with it. Yeah, make make content every day and interact with people who come along. Don't interact with people who are mean. Just hide them or block them.
Let's see. Raven says, "Oh my, I just checked your channel. It's my first time seeing you.
Oh,
I had
welcome.
heard your voice from behind the live. You look very gorgeous."
Oh,
I don't know if that's me or you, but we're both old. But if you're going to call us gorgeous, we'll take it. When using Posca markers or just acrylics in general, what paper or material is best to use?
I've found that Poscas work better on something like plastic.
Yeah. Like the controllers you did or the records?
Yeah. They're not great on paper. That's why I only use acrylic markers for stuff like this, like highlights or, not highlights, but outlines, graphical stuff. They don't blend very well.
Yeah, they don't play nice.
And you can see that they are picking up the watercolor. So, which is why I keep dipping it into a little splash of white that I kind of squirted onto the Post-it over here.
Yeah. Let's see. Have you ever messed up doing the white marker at the end?
Oh, all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Aussie Crafter says, "Loved watching you tackle the prompt live. Gotta sleep. Thanks again for being a part of the project."
Thank you again for inviting me.
Let's see. Do you like painting things from video games?
Not really. I mean,
What's your favorite thing to paint?
I think stuff like this.
Yeah. Do you like it because it's creative license, or do you like it because it's hair? Do you like it because what do you like about it?
I think I like it because it feels mine. You know?
We're gonna pan. Boy, even if I pan out, you can't see it all. That is a very tall piece of paper.
Can you see it now?
Yeah, just push it up a little bit and we can see the whole thing. That is a very tall piece of paper. Nope, keep pushing a little bit more. There you go, perfect. Now we can see the whole thing.
Yeah, it is just a scrap piece of paper.
Yeah.
And
We can see you too. The side of your face. You were just on the screen. Yeah. Let's see. Where's our next question over here? Hold on.
Let's take a look at our realism. So, yeah, it got a little bit of bumpy from this. I think just keeping it closed might help.
Yeah, I think it needs to dry a little bit more before you do that so that it doesn't stick to the page next to it.
Yeah, here, I'll take a picture of it.
Do we know the band Ghost?
I do not.
Yeah, I don't either.
So I've got now my scan. And then I've got to come up with a word. Invent a new word by combining words that already exist. Write the definition here. So I got to do that. That's why I've got it bookmarked.
You have to do two?
Yeah, it was like one thing and then one easy one or something like that. Kind of what it was.
Let's see. How long did it take for you to collect your professional watercolors?
Oh, about an hour. You walk into the art store and you just throw them in the bin and, but with travel time and everything, it's about an hour. I bought a whole bunch of different ones and then narrowed it down to like 12 that I use. But when you're first trying out watercolors, you're just like, I guess this one and this one and this one and this one. But
Yeah.
that's why I have the 12 watercolors that I use in case anybody just wants a good starting one. So I've got green, I've got teal, I've got two different blues. I've got a sky blue because I paint skies a lot. And then I've got just like a darker blue. I've got a flame red. I've got pink. I've got Windsor orange. I've got purple. I've got Payne's gray. And I've got like a deep red. And I've got a burnt sienna. And I've got a darker brown. I think those are my 12.
Bub Play says, I just got your Alliance poster. Thanks for the great price and even the signature. It's so much more beautiful seeing it big in real life.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate you supporting us. And I'm so happy you like the poster.
What is your opinion on mechanical pencils?
I'm not really a fan, but Donna bought me one. Where is it? It's around here somewhere.
You're asking
Here
me.
it is. She bought me this one, the Kuratoga.
It's the Auto Advance.
Yeah, and so I've been using it. That's fine. I feel like I should bring it with me for my travel journal, but then I'd have to get rid of my pencil sharpener.
Which you love. What got you into drawing?
Two things. My mom was an artist. My uncle was an artist. And their uncle was an artist. And the other one was Spider-Man.
Do you ever draw landscapes?
I do. Let me see if I have my...
Just for the record, I've been trying to get him to do a landscape on the live. Oh, hold on. If you're going to do that, we got to zoom in again.
So I'll go places and
push it up higher. Nope, higher. There you go. Thanks.
And we went to Disney World, and I'll sit and sketch places.
The zoo.
The zoo. There's Paris, Tennessee. The airport. This is Carmel. So I will do landscapes. I don't do landscapes like I'm gonna do a painting of a landscape. To me, that's not very interesting. But I like to do, like when I'm sitting somewhere, I like to do places. Even if it's just like a Waffle House sign or a guinea pig village. We went to Florida, and so I'll do that from time to time.
Jessica says, hello, finally catching a live after months of being busy. I always say this, but thank you for continuing to help all of us artists. You wouldn't believe how much you have helped me in my career.
Thank you. That means a lot to me.
Sora says, oh, I saw your short on your mother's fashion drawings, and they were as beautiful as her. I loved them, especially the coat one.
Oh, yeah. I love those bell bottoms.
Dalton asks, can we see your Canson sketchbook?
The Canson sketchbook I don't use anymore, but I have older ones.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Richard says, I love painting landscapes. You do indeed. Richard paints some beautiful landscapes. Marisha says, hey, Scott, when you are sketching animals or things that move after a while, how do you draw if they change positions? Do you just memorize it first?
No, I take a picture. And then I just reference the picture.
You have to push that up because you move the camera.
So this is the Canson sketchbook. So you'll notice that the colors aren't as saturated.
Is that because of the paper?
Yeah. It's not cold press.
And you only drew on one side of that paper?
No, I did. I started doing both sides here. You see, but if you look at the colors, they're just more saturated on the with the 100% cotton paper. So this is the Be Creative, and this is that. And some people
hold it up to the side. Does it wrinkle more? When you put the watercolor on it? Yeah.
Yeah, these pages wrinkle a lot more compared to these.
Wow.
You know, this is just better paper.
Yeah.
But
I was just curious because since you had it there.
But yeah, this was this 2021.
Yeah, a long time ago. Did you transform your room into the Hobbit hole by yourself, or did someone else plan it for you?
Oh, someone else planned it for me and did 99.9% of the work. There's a video on it if you want to take a look. Under videos, just look up Hobbit hole. Okay. Or just sort by popularity. It's one of the more popular ones. But yeah, so this is one of my favorite ones. The
San Francisco.
Palace of Fine Arts in San Francisco is gorgeous.
Let's see.
Yeah. So these are 3 years old. This is our trip. Got to see Mommy Farmer.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a long trip.
Yeah.
Utah was beautiful, though.
Yeah. Here's my bracelet.
There you go. Let's see. Hi, I just joined. First live I was able to catch.
Hello.
Welcome. Let's see. I want to start painting, but I'm slightly worried about the materials in the paints that could be toxic, like cadmium. Is there anything I can do to protect myself / the environment when painting?
Yeah, I mean, you can look for non-cadmium colors. They do have non-cadmium colors. If there's, I bought a bunch of inks. They were on clearance, and I was like, oh, I'll try them.
Oh, God.
And then I open them up, and it says, warning, cancer.
Yeah.
On every single one of these. So I don't know what to do with these, but they more than likely say something like that on it. But yeah, just don't get cadmium colors. They have non-cadmium colors, and people will tell you, they're like, there's always purists who will say you have to only use this brand or you have to only use this, and don't listen to that. Use whatever you want to, and don't use anything that's going to be bad for the environment or
hurt you.
If
you go to your art store, the people there, our local art store is wonderful for that. And if you go online to Blick, somebody who specifically sells art supplies, they'll be able to tell you what are safer art supplies. So you can specifically ask them. Let's see. First word I heard joining the live, cancer.
Yeah.
It was just paints that cause that. So.
Yeah, I have Winsor & Newton, and they have these, I think the green is to let you know that they're safe. But these are cadmium-free yellow, cadmium-free scarlet.
Yeah.
So you can look for stuff like that. You don't notice any difference.
Yeah.
Cadmium was never anything special.
No. Dragon Fruit says, thank you, that really helps.
Sure. Okay, well, we
we're good.
Finished 2 pieces today.
You did indeed finish 2 pieces today.
I will finish that up and send that off to the next person.
Seriously, put the mushrooms in it, though. A lot of people are agreeing with me. They think you should put the mushrooms in it, too.
All right.
Even the corner. I mean, the corner's kind of funny. I think it's funny. You can put the corner up in the corner and then put the mushrooms in and then write whatever you're going to write. I think it's cute.
All right. Yeah.
Super productive Monday, says Sora.
Well, thank you all for hanging out with us.
Yeah.
As you know, I mean, we're really, really working hard on getting Animal Crackers 2 and Pet Robots into production. So for the next month and a half, we're going to be doing that, which is why I'm doing the reruns. So my apologies if I'm not doing anything like a 70s or hair journal or anything that is an ongoing thing or a larger painting, because
Yeah.
I really can't commit to anything that big at this time. So
Yeah.
what we're hoping is that come August, we're going to be taking you on
A journey.
the journey to making a movie with
production.
us. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so these are going to be a little chaotic for the next 5 weeks, and I appreciate you coming out, and and we thank Skillshare
Yep.
for sponsoring us. So
do.
Skillshare was like, "Hey, we want to sponsor your lives," and so we put a link to their. There's you get a free month, and
The first 100 people get a free month.
you can learn stuff from them. So
They have lots and lots of classes. Scott's tried their photography class. I know a couple of other people have tried classes from them. And I tried the bullet journaling class. Highly recommend you give them a follow. There's classes on sewing. There's classes on so many different things, which surprised me, to be perfectly honest. But give them some love. Go and check it out and see if you like anything that they've got. So Bethany says there are tons of classes on Skillshare that are hugely helpful. There are. And again, for a lot of you that are asking for tips and tricks and different things like that, go on there, see what they have to offer, see if there's something in there that might pique your interest if you're just starting out, if you need some inspiration and things like that. So we have one last question. What is that box at the right? Are those pastels?
oh, those are hold on, let me do.
Nixia says
That was way too big.
Nixie says there are over 34,000 videos on Skillshare.
These are they probably are pastels. Yeah. This was just a set that Donna gave me that had pencils and vine charcoal and stuff, and so
All sorts of things.
Yeah.
So. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for being here with us today, and we will see you guys on Wednesday. That's right. We will see you on Wednesday because, geez, I don't even know what day it is. So, gosh. Thanks again, guys. Have a great rest of your
wonderful
day. Have a wonderful Monday. If you're into journaling, check out my channel around 3 or 4 o'clock today. And we'll see you guys on Wednesday. Bye, everybody.